Okay, good morning, and welcome to Cameshiareviews Reviews. I am a bit behind, but that's okay. We're going to get back into this. We are talking about the challenge. The challenge all stars. We're down to the finale, the final. I don't want to call it the old people's final, but hey, I'm old too, so you know. Coughing got a little cold. I gotta look today. I gotta do something about this color. Pop me some nice fresh polish on these nails. So yes, I got my day cut out for me. So Anissa and Jisela, they resolved their stupid issue. I'm sorry. Honestly, if Nehemiah had picked Anissa for the elimination, that she would have been so messed up that she would never compete again. I don't believe that, but hey, you know, it is what it is. What you gotta do for your line, for your part on your show. Just tell Anissa that she has every right to make her own decisions, and that's the argument was ridiculous in the first place. Point blank. Period. So the next day, everyone meets TJ in front of the lake, looking very optimistic. Everyone is all hyped and everything for this finale. Like, has it been a while since they've done a final? Maybe they forgot how bad it gets and how tense it gets, and that they might die, or feel like they might die. They have the checkpoints, of course. The competitors have to compete in pairs, alternating partners. I actually like the alternating partners after each checkpoint. I like that. So no one can work with the same partner twice. I feel like, in my opinion, that with them doing all this, everybody has a chance to win. Let's be honest. Most of the time when you do these things, only the strong survive. The women usually fall off to the side who are not the strong women. The one just played a political game, they usually fall off. The one who just physical, women or men, they get to the. So if you are a competitor and you are good physically, you're going to have to help somebody else get to that win. And that's unfortunate. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I just woke up. Okay. At each checkpoint, there's a mini challenge with 5 points for the team that comes in first, 4 points for the team that comes in second, and there's 12 competitors to start out, which means that the team to come in last at the first checkpoint gets no points and goes home. If one teammate cannot finish a checkpoint for some reason, the entire team is eliminated. Cold-blooded. It's just straight up, I love how they ask TJ questions. He always says, just have to wait and see, like you don't know. So the first of the teams are Nisa and Alton, Derek and Jisela, Big Easy, Kellyanne, Darrell and Jonah, Mark and Ruthie, and Jimmy. Alton says he's excited to team up with the women. Most men usually get kind of irritated on these things when they have to team up. We all saw how Fessy acted, and we'll leave that there. Everyone completes the puzzles and start canoeing one after the other. Except for Kellyanne and Big Easy, who was struggling with this doggone puzzle. I felt really bad for Kellyanne, who literally is one of the strongest competitors on here. And if she was with another competitor that could compete with her, get the puzzle done, she would be in first place. But it is what it is. Big Easy, he gets it done. And they start canoeing. Anissa and Alton maintain the lead for most of the trip until water starts coming into the canoe. So see, Anissa, who has done this more than one time, she blames Alton for sitting in the front of the canoe, which is apparently the biggest no-no. She didn't also tell him that, but, I digress. So he can't take it all, but I guess in the rush of everything, she should have told him. The hardest part of this situation is the team how long it takes them to get there. Derek and Jisela start to lose control of the boat, and at the most important part of this journey, Kellyanne and Big Easy were coming up from behind. Derek jumps over Gisela's head so he can sit in the front and try to take control, but struggling with canoe. Gisela is frustrating for me to watch. Very frustrating. That last elimination, I don't think that she should have stayed. Jisela was a big donk, okay? Was horrible competing. I'm sorry. She was trying to use her feminine wiles and political game to win. I think she should have lost. I think she should not have been in this final. It should have been Nehemiah and whatever. It was very frustrating to watch that. Okay, anyway, Big Easy and Kellyanne passed up Jisela and Derek, who were disqualified. Anyway, like I said, and Derek was all, I could do puzzles. See, you was talking too much crap, Derek. And you just was. The next checkpoint, they got to assemble a bicycle and they're riding the trail. The teams are Jonah and yes, Jimmy, Darrell, Anissa and Mark, Ruthie and Big Easy, Kellyanne and Elton. On paper, I don't know how this really sounds. Getting bikes together, putting bikes together. I don't know what made them come up with this doggone challenge. But when you watch the challenge trying to put the bikes together, I was like, you know what? Interesting. Who has the skills to do it quickly? And some did, some didn't. I was surprised. Okay. And in the challenge fashion, they got to be tethered together with a rope. I'm like, bro. So and it was funny, but people fall off the bike, which is scary, off the front. So they got to stay together. Jimmy is very smart. Okay. She said, bring the tools along. Okay. Some mess crap up or whatever. I mean, Mark ended up losing the entire pedal and had to push up the hill like you're riding a doggone scooter. Anissa, wait, I don't know. People did fall over, and I thought that part was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Kellyanne and Alton was killing him, and Jonah and yes. Let me tell you something. People might sleep on Jonah, and I always have for years. Sorry, I hate to say I'm part of that crew, but she was killing it. She was. Okay, we have another puzzle as always. They love puzzles on here. Yes and Jonah finished first, which means Yes gets to pick the first next partner. He goes for Kellyanne. I feel like that Yes is so hyped. People were saying that he already won because in his confessions he was so I don't know. Maybe the confessions of you already won, you should just kind of tone it down and just be like, yeah, I'm trying to get there, whatever. Jonah picks Mark and because Jonah is being smart. Darrell picks Ruthie because she's small enough to look. We'll talk about that. Small enough to carry. For the next phase, the competitors must walk through the woods until they see TJ at the bottom of the hill. Darrell's weirdly hyped and excited to carry Ruthie to the finish line. Did we not think that was weird? Did we not think that was weird? I don't know. So Kelly comes in first place. I felt really bad for Kellyanne, but I was happy to see her get up there. Okay. Joanna, yes, was smoking everybody, defeating everybody. Okay. So let me see the scores. Yes is 14, Darrell 13, Jonah has 12, Jimmy 11, Mark, Ruthie, and Kellyanne have 8 each. Alton has 7, Anissa 6, and Big Easy has 3. The last checkpoint for this episode is eating 4 Carolina Reaper peppers, not the peppers again, and the puzzle. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Them peppers are horrible because even though everybody got the peppers down, okay, everyone was like, boom, we're going. As everyone starts to walk and do they think they got it going on, Jimmy had to stop a few times herself because she was throwing up. Okay, and Darrell was red, but he was still red. He was sweating. Grossness was happening here. I don't like to see the nose. I can't with that. I fast forward through all those scenes. I cannot. He falls down, and all you hear her partner's like, "Come on, Darrell." He's like, "Baby." I was like, "Oh, come on, Darrell." Oh my God. So as it seems, I don't know what is going on. Okay, because everybody was looking toward Mark, Jimmy, Darrell. Everybody was not looking too good. Now, I'm be really upset if Darrell... Okay, something's in my eye. I'm going to be really, really upset if Darrell gets this far. If he gets this doggone far just to get sent to the house, I'm going to be really mad. So, that was part 1. And we will talk about part 2 when part 2 is. Because part 2 we're going to really get into it. Because it's going to be the finale. It's going to be who won, all that. And I will give my 2 cents of how I feel about everybody who actually won and who deserves to be there. I'm gonna say this again. Jisela should not have been at the final. I'm sorry. Okay, I got a big don't too. Not as big as her, but what I'm saying is, I would not. No, somebody else could have been there that could have made it. Your behind was hoping that the men would carry you all the way to the end, and that is trash to me. I cannot stand seeing women compete, and you don't want to compete. You want the men to make sure you get there, and that's trash. Point blank, period. Anyway, that was part 1. We got part 2 coming up this week, and we will talk about part 2 more in depth. Okay?